What's up, guys? It's Eric here. We are watching Game 6. Oh, wait, we're watching the main broadcast. Get me off of here. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Let's watch Dish Soap. Alright. It's a prep game. He hit Monkey 2-starred. Has a Draven here. Oh my. Some kind of reroll angle? I guess we'll see what he plays. Hey, so I like to play reroll recons a lot. Do you know what line pairs well as an alternate with it? I usually just play MF. I get Shojin early, but if I get static, I go Kaisa. A lot of people have been talking a lot about like AP. Like you can play around like LeBlanc 3, Zoe 3, Sona 3, especially if you get a good admin. But I don't know. I'm not that familiar with it, but I think that's another line that you could go with strong admins, like on death give AP, or on death give mana to your admins is a really good one. Now for a message from today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Clash Royale. If you haven't played before, Clash Royale is a real-time strategy game with deck building mechanics. It's kind of like if they combined TFT with a card game. Just like in TFT, you place your units down and they fight for you to try to defeat your opponent. But the units all come from a deck that you build before the game. It's also 1 versus 1, so it's all about how you can use your deck and your strategy to defeat the opponent. I'm not usually big on phone games, but Clash Royale is actually a ton of fun. The game is surprisingly deep. There are tons of cards to choose from, so you can constantly upgrade your deck. The games are also super fast, so if you're on the go and you don't have time to play some other really long game, then you just play a quick game of Clash Royale and have a blast. Clash Royale is also free to play. Scan my QR code to download the game or check out the link in the description down below. Thanks again to Clash Royale for sponsoring today's video. Okay, this is a sick lobby though. So this is top 16. It's gonna be this and then one more lobby. But yeah, like stacked lobby. Setsuko, Dish Soap, Cottontail, Robin, Kivix, Clear, and then Defice and Pitsy I don't know, but like obviously they've been playing well. Okay, he's gonna level here, so I don't think he's like gonna hyper roll for any mechs or anything. I think he's just playing the game with like he's just gonna play a sort of regular game, but with preparation, and then probably try to just play Samira angle. We'll see. I'd be down to see how Dish Soap plays Samira, but he wants to win so he can hold this Wukong, so that he can replace the other Wukong later. Oof, let's go with a +1 laser core. It's such a broken augment. Really good Wukong positioning, yeah. All those stats. Literally the entire team walked around it. So actually winnable here. Yeah, looks like he's got it. Man, that Wukong positioning is so good. Or Ace, yeah, absolutely. Could be. Yeah, definitely wants to play around Samir with the Last Whisper, and then if he hits 4 Ace, do that. That guy had a Nord item on his bench? I think that was a bug. Oh, he's gonna reload. Okay. Yeah, kind of hard to just sell your bench and make 10 here when you're playing prep. Having this rel pair that's getting prepped is really nice, so that makes sense. Ooh, Hustler augment too, man. So many good augments here. Actually, Hustler is like one of the highest win rate augments in the entire game. Let's hold on to Yasuo. Oh wow, was that 2 Talon 2s by the way? This should be a fun lobby. Looks like a lot of stuff going on. Clear Mind? Yeah, so many augments. Oh, he's checking admins. Making sure nobody's got any broken admins. Alright, he's on a 3 streak here. If he gets Rel 2, his spot actually looks really strong. Maybe some more backline though. He's just on the Draven right now, really. The Riven's kind of doing some work. His Last Whisper plus Giant Spelt. Yeah, Sunfire, man. But Chain Vest on Riven, yeah, seems kind of nuts. Can't get that, because it seems a little bit unlucky. Like Redemption seems fine. Looks like the guy had a 5 Talon shop on the main broadcast. My god. That's some TFT right there. Okay, I imagine he takes tier here. It wouldn't ever go for Giant Spell tier. I imagine it's tier. Yeah. Okay, cool. It's 4 Talon, but yeah, that's so gross. I don't know what to say about that, honestly. Ooh, Senna's very nice. Senna's a Renekton too. Is amazing. These are core in. I'll sell. Redemption. Last Whisper. Sell Rammus here and then sell Wukong on win? Or is he really just never going to play the Rels now? I guess we'll see. The Rammus could be a really good addition. Maybe he's thinking just to sell the Rel pair here on dub. So that he can level up and play Rammus. I was thinking a Rel 2 would be better, but like Rammus 1 is better than Rel 1. It's definitely worth thinking about. But yeah, what do you sell here? Right side or left side? He's going to sell right side. Okay. I think that's more consistent. And a prepped Rammus is obviously really, really strong. So yeah, I dig it. Alright. He's on a 4 streak here. Robin's also on a 4 streak. We'll see if they end up fighting. Could happen. Or maybe not. He can always sell this Wukong on win and make 20 and hold on to the Rammus, which would be amazing. That's what I would do here. Or you might just hold the whole shot. Yeah, there's a lot of good units in there. I would probably just decide on one to hold. But I mean, yeah, these are some really nice units. I mean, he could go a prep center reroll ankle. Oh, kind of down. We'll see what he ends up going. Yeah, looks like he's just going to hold all these 3 costs because of prep. Not an easy fight to win. Defias went 6 because he has Hustler Augment, so there's no reason not to. Look at this Yasuo positioning. Pretty interesting. All the way on the edge there. Almost snipe backline. Yeah, beating level 6 players is pretty hard, but he does have pretty strong combat augment and a quite strong board, so I think he's got it. Yeah, relatively close, but should be all good here. Yeah, the Riven with the shield is really good. So yeah, he could absolutely make gold here. Besides against it. Oh my god. Come on. It's too easy. Alright. Yeah, just prep the most important units. That's insane. That is not okay. Alright, well, this game should be pretty easy. I'd honestly think about watching someone else, but I'm sure we'll get some really cool decisions out here. And okay, Dishub needed a win here. Like a good game. Yasuo's position was actually huge. Made the Cho miss the rest of the team. Oh. He kind of Giga Brain. But yeah, he needs a good placement in this game because he is in top 16 but not in top 8 yet. Not the best items. I mean, good components. Okay, let's get this board back in. He's just gonna play mech here, by the way. Wow, look at this. Bad. Okay, so we ended up selling Riven. I was trying to figure out who he'd sold. Yeah, Protector's Vow is the only reason we'll slam here. You can also just greed items. The problem is tier isn't great in this comp. I wouldn't be surprised if we slammed Protector's Vow if it makes a difference in the fight. We're just 39 HP, stage 3/6 Prage? My god. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference in this fight if you slam Protector's Vow. This is a very big Wukong, so we'll see what it can do. I don't know if it can beat the Talon 3. These items. Okay. So I think he judged that he probably couldn't win this fight by leveling. You know, he knows if he fights Cottontail, he's going to lose. So he just, well, honestly, this looks really close. It kind of looks like a, oh god. That was a Protector's Vow diff through and through. If he slams that, he definitely wins that. Interesting. Wow, I didn't expect it to be that close, honestly. Okay, Ruthless Blades. Just send it. Just go for a 4A single. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Natural 2 sets? Draven? My god. I don't know why he picked up the Draven there. I think he's just losing it. Okay, well, he's pretty close to set 2. This should be a pretty straightforward game. The only interesting thing now is that he picked League of Draven, and I'm curious to see how he plays around it, because this augment feels quite awkward with this comp until you hit 4 ace. You kind of have to play around like Senna, right? Because you're always gonna have the 1 ace in from Draven. This Defias guy lost value on the middle of his team. This Yasuo here augment probably was caught swapping. Oh wait, no, this is Robin. Wait. Robin didn't throw the... I mean, it kind of looks like he wasn't going to win regardless, but it wasn't that not close. He's going to beat Robin here. Man. If he had Stun Protector's Vow, he would have win streak so hard. But, like, I find most people read items pretty hard for set. Like, Protector's Vow is but, like, Bramble or Sunfire is insane. Oh, yeah, not League of Draven, but the Whirling... Yeah. Whirling whatever it is. The support. But yeah, like you're always going to play Draven here for the extra crit chance. Okay, he's going to get Sure Shot in here. Makes a lot of sense. Also, he has a fully prepped... you got some fully prepped threats, though. Looks like the threats are a bit contested. Yeah, someone's playing Kaisa, so it's not like he's going to 3-star these, but maybe 2-starring them even seems a little bit hard. Yeah, not League of Draven. If I said that, then I misspoke. That person has a lot of 2-star threats randomly, though. I wonder what gold they're at. Oh, 0. Yeah. I think this is just how you play the Kaisa comp. Wait. They have 8 Cho'Gaths. Huh? They have 8 Cho'Gaths, but they haven't hit Kaisa 2 yet. That is a bit odd, is it not? Well, I'm curious to see if they hit. Because that'll obviously be a big spike. If they can hit Cho'Gath 3 and Kaisa 2, that should be enough to carry them through stage 4. Odd. Yeah, so obviously Dish Up loses to this board. It's pretty strong. Okay. 30 gold here. You go for Bramble, you go for Declaw, you can go for Sunfire, you can go for Hodge. I think Declaw's better. But I don't know, it depends on the lobby, of course. I feel like you take whichever one you can get. I feel like you take 4-cost Declaw here for sure. Nice. The thing is, like, if you aren't making Protector's Vow, what are you doing with this tier? You already have Redemption, so you don't want to build that. Hodge is not horrible, but it's not great. So, yeah, I don't really know. All right. More set? Oh, no set in shop? Come on. Like, we're not even high rolling. Almost got set fully prepped. I'm curious when he swaps items over. Because you could swap items over once set's fully prepped, but also not. He's holding on to the Echo. I mean, I think you chill right now. But yeah, gets the more prepped versions in. Good. A little bit of extra HP. Into Wukong. Pog. He loves this one unit over on the edge. I wonder what that's for. Is it just for Cho'Gaths? Or for someone else? I mean, it's pretty good with this Cho here. As long as he gets a cast off, he's going to hit, like, their whole team. But he might die. He didn't get to finish his cast, but he did hit it on all the relevant targets. So, it was pretty sick. This Wukong is a very tanky lad. Especially with the Declaw now. This item is so good on mechs. It's, like, not okay. And so, yeah, I think he's just going to full greed his mech items. And then, like, he doesn't really care what this tier item becomes. He just wants to guarantee he's got BIS mech items. And then, like the tier can be, like, Hodge. It can be, I don't know, Static Shiv or something. But he just really wants to have perfect mech items. Because if you have suboptimal mech items, it's so much worse. Control on the front left is the tech because he sweeps right. So it lets him hit backline and then a bunch of other units. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Seems pretty reasonable. It's funny. Oh, and he knows other people are gonna do it. No, because that doesn't make sense because the board's mirrored. Like, that other person has Cho on the left. Like, I'm wondering if that's why he put Yasuo where he did. But their left would be his right. If that makes sense. Like, if someone else puts Cho on their far left, it's gonna end up on the far right for him, I believe. Does he stay with Wukong to over set 1 because he's prepping the other Wukong first, or does he prefer Wukong to over set 1 at this point? I think he does prefer Wukong to over set 1 in this position. But yeah, I'm not completely sure. Because yeah, I mean, you could move it over. This person has a map. This is, and Endless Pizza. Oh my god. But man, this Wukong just does so much damage. Yeah, like, I was talking with Turtle about it earlier. He was saying that, you know, like Wukong 2, the big difference is Wukong 2 does damage. You know, it's Wukong 2 dealt 3.5k, which seems pretty important in these early fights, especially because you don't have like a 2-star backline yet. Like if you had 2-star Senna, maybe you'd actually think about that. You don't need to prep this other set. Yeah, like one of the sets is gonna be fully prepped. You're good. Just want to prep the Senna, the Sivir, and the Echo. I don't know why he's not prepping Echo here. It doesn't matter that much. Yeah, so I think with no 2-star backline, you're more interested in just using the Wukong as a damage source. There's Sunfire, I would have to imagine. And you have second redemption components. Alright, probably roll a bit here. Rammus 2 is definitely nice. Oh, he keeps rolling here. Oh my freaking god. Okay, well now he's definitely done rolling. I imagine it's a Sunfire Slam. I mean, now his board looks insane. I mean, rolling a 4-1 is really nice just so that he can get his last set before anyone else is contesting. He's thinking about other stuff. Because, yeah, I guess this could be Guard Breaker if you go Protector's Vow. I feel like Sunfire is usually such high value. Oh! The rare Gargoyle Slam. Okay, he just doesn't, he knows he doesn't care about what he slams here. He knows the chain's gonna go there, but he doesn't have to slam his item until he sees Augment. Like, what if it's item grab bag? Could make a big diff. Right now you just have a huge set, so you're chilling. Okay, so this is how you play around League of Draven. You just, I'd also even think about selling these Echoes, but that's just because I'm greedy. But yeah, you just play around Sure Shots, and then eventually you're gonna go to 4 Ace, ideally. Very good idea. I think I tend to reflexively swap in a set. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, but yeah. All right, let's see Augment here. Ooh. Okay, so the only awkward thing about Sure Shot Hard here is that you can't get in, like your 2 Ace here. But it's actually fine because you're carrying the Samira. It's not really a big deal. He's really thinking about gargoyles. Is he Peepo talking? Not a gargoyle enjoyer like Kwanmei. He ends up selling Zephyr here. Wow. I think he's greeting Bramble then. We were watching a Sologa song earlier. Not earlier today, but a few days ago. He also greeted for Bramble Gargoyle. I think Sunfire is also an incredibly good item. Okay. So it just puts the Senna not on either edge so that you don't get wrecked by the Talon. Yeah, he's just gonna hit it. Yes. Not too bad though, because you can always move the Rammus around. Talon ends up jumping there. He's gonna jump on the Senna though, but now he's gonna jump away, but then he's gonna jump back to the Senna. I wonder if this set can ever just 1v9. Without Sunfire, it seems rough. Yeah, interesting that he slams Zephyr there. Maybe he does 1v9, by the way. God, this set. And the Rammus, too. He's just unkillable. I mean, the declaw is so nice. And the fact that he... Oh! XDD! The Ox Force actually ended up beating him. But yeah, I'm surprised he didn't make Sunfire, because I think Sunfire's so good. Also, Clear took an 8th. That probably means he's eliminated. I don't know what his position was, but it seems pretty hard to make top 8 here. Making an 8th. Deals 94 HP in this spot. It's kind of insane. Just because, I mean, that's what happens when you natural so many of a unit and you don't even have to roll that hard for the 3-star. Yurt went 7th. Oh, rest in peace. Okay. That means he probably doesn't make it top 8. I mean, still a very good run from a player who I don't think a lot of people were even talking about. So it's either way, really sick run. I don't know how many like big tourneys he's played in before this, so like someone whose name I haven't seen a lot before, like this is definitely a good performance. Okay, so the set's doing, I mean, it's just so much work, man. This player ended up hitting Ezra. Kivex ended up hitting Ez3. Oh, is it Rising Spell Force? I thought it was the other one. But honestly, I just saw Ezreal Augment and assumed it was the other one. But it could be Rising Spell Force. Okay, so I imagine he digs for Bramble Vest here, and then he just doesn't really care what the Hodge or what the tier becomes. But we'll see. Sunfire is also not bad. But yeah, I feel like so many people super greed for BIS set because the items are so important, because he's like, you know, he's 3 units in 1. Yep, so he's just going to go for the Bramble Vest, even though it's on a 1 cost. Okay. Yeah, I think people just find this Bramble Declaw set so important to play. Like, to get those perfect items. Especially in this lobby, I don't know, I haven't seen how much crit there is. But like in a lobby with like multiple people building crit, it's obviously even more important. But yeah, he doesn't even really care for the healing reduction. You can always play the Aesol later. Prep that here. I feel that this guy's fully prepped. So good as well. He's probably going to chill for 2 more rounds and then roll it down at 5-1. A little bit annoying that he can't get the prep stacks, especially because it's golden prep. But we'll see what ends up happening. Yeah, it's as scary? Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, and that's a Draven 3 from Pitsy, who was also, that's also just the Draven support augment, so we didn't have to go Draven reroll. But maybe he just had a lot of Dravens and so decided to go for it. He doesn't have like an IE or anything, so Ramble's not insane versus him. Wow, good Zephyr. Getting this set. Of course, now he has to deal with it. There's 2 people who've hit set 2 by 4-5. Not bad. I wonder if Draven's able to snipe enough. The set being right in front of the Draven's really annoying. This other guy is set 2 with like better items, arguably. And he's got first aid. He doesn't have 4 sure shot, which scales really well throughout the fight, though. Yeah, I'm really curious to see who wins this, because it looks like the Draven just doesn't have enough damage to get through. Like the 4 sure shot is so nice with the scaling, whereas the Draven just is just hitting this set and not doing enough. Bad loss for Pitsy. Yeah, he might go out in 7th. It's a Sivir. I only find Sivir too. And I guess he's just gonna prep it once we get to the minions. He also holds the Alistar, makes perfect sense. He's gonna try to play Helios later for 4 sure shot. The Senna's gonna come out. So I mean, actually kind of interesting. 4 sure shot's pretty awkward with the Draven augment, because you want to play 4 ace with the Draven augment. I mean, yes, he could cut Samira, but that doesn't really, I don't know. Would you prefer to play Samira over this Senna with 2 ace? Like, maybe. Maybe he can play 4 sure shot 4 ace, but that's really greedy. Like, almost too much damage. I feel like he's just going to play 4 sure shot the whole game and then just play 2 out of 1 ace. Maybe he can carry a Felios if he finds a Felios 2 first. I don't know. I'm curious to see how he ends up capping out the board this way, because I find this setup to be a little bit awkward. The Aurelion Soul is also really nice. It's just a healing reduction. So, like, I guess the idea is that you don't actually need Sunfire if you just play Aurelion Soul on your board. And so then you can greed for, like, perfect set items with, like, this Bramble. Oh, Pitsy is dead before lighting Aurelion Doom. That's rough. That is very rough. Why is he holding this Jinx, by the way? For fun. You gotta prep that Aesol. Is there any reason why he's not prepping? Seems odd to me. It's only 3 stacks. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just confident that he's not gonna play it, but then why was he even holding it? That seems odd. Maybe he just didn't see that it was only 3 stacks. Not sure. That's interesting. Okay. So he just wants damage items here. He's got his 3 set items finished. He has Zephyr. He has less Whisper. So he's only expected to get 1 component here. Looks like he's just going to get the 1. Hodge seems fine. Static Shiv seems not great, but okay. For some damage. It's got to be Hodge, right? Okay. A level to 8. Roll it down. I didn't see. I think there's 2 random units. Aesol 2 is nice. He's just gonna get his board back in here. The Aesol 2 is not bad. I was wondering if you ever slam Hodge on Aesol, but I guess with 4 sure shot, probably not. Okay, this is just his board. I mean, I wonder if he can actually go 9 just on this board. Because everything's 2-starred. He's even still just got this random fully prep Rammus too chilling, but it's not bad. But he's 63 HP. Even if he loses a few fights, I don't think he's going to lose too hard. I guess we'll see. This positioning ends up getting pretty rough because Belbeth can get to the back line, but at least Set's in front of the Senna, so Belbeth probably can't access the Senna. Yeah, I don't know. This set is so big. I think he actually can just go 9 from this spot. That's so gross. He doesn't even have like Samira 2. He's just playing around Senna 2. That's so cool. Okay, so today I learned. Oh, there's some Mordekaiser. So now all he needs to do is find MF and he can play 4 ace. So go 9, add Mordekaiser. You could cut A-Soul. Yeah, you could. You could just play 2 Sure Shot with Samira. Like with the +1 Sure Shot, you could play 4 ace here. You would end up cutting Senna plus Sivir. Yes. Or you could just cut A-Soul, play 4 Sure Shot for ace. I don't know, that seems so greedy though. I'm so interested in seeing what his final board is, because I am not actually sure what I would play here. I think I would try to get to 4 ace, 2 Sure Shot, and just not play Aphelios, but it feels so bad to not play Aphelios late. I mean, maybe you just play 3 Sure Shot late, and then just sack the Augment. Because yeah, like if you play 4-4, then you can't fit in like Fiddlesticks, you can't fit in any kind of frontliners. Pretty interesting. But I mean, he will probably be in a spot where he can go 9. Sunny, but I haven't seen any windy games today. Oh, just found a map. Oh, he's kind of hitting. I think he just got, oh my god. Okay. Okay, so just cuts down to this version of the board. That's the other Sure Shots. I mean, Last Whisper, it's an MF2. But it's just so awkward putting your items on the Mira one. Ah, what an interesting spot. This is what I'm talking about. It's so awkward, right? You still have the Ramison as well, but like having the extra frontline feels really good. But I think he's afraid that he's just gonna start losing fights, and that's why he starts rolling. Maybe the lobby's actually too strong for him to sit on this board carrying Senna, which is fair. But I don't know how many Samiras are out of the pool. Like, is it reasonable that he hits Samira 2 here? Because if he hits Samira 2, then he can make a really strong board. But if he doesn't, I think the fear is that he'll actually get weaker by pivoting to 4 Sure Shot, or to 4 ace. His fucking set is sitting in the middle. Almost, but overtime is too much for the set. Okay, so another loss. I mean, surely he doesn't pop 4 this game, but it'd be bad. If he finds Mordekaiser 2 here, okay. 4 Spat doesn't really do anything. What's a damage item? Uh-oh. Is someone about to hit Laser Core? Is it Robin? Oh no. He seems very tilted. Is Robin gonna hit 9 Laser Core this game? Is he Peepo talking? No. I think he muted his mic so that he can't mult on stream. Okay, and now he's really afraid that he's gonna. Oh my god. So like, if you have more 2, surely you just play this version of the board, right? Yeah. Okay, looks good. And then he can even just put. The Last Whisper probably goes on Samira, but you could always just go Hodge Gunblade on. I was thinking MF, but I mean, it could even go on Mord. Hodge there. You ever spread them out, like Hodge on Mord, Gunblade on MF? Really interesting. Okay, he's just gonna put both on Mord. Just make a ginormous Mord too. Fair enough. Oh, Setsuko. Well, Setsuko's not going 9 Laser Core though. Robin ended up getting it, but then he pinged that guy like as if Robin getting it was the problem. So I don't know. Man, that Mord does damage though. Okay, carry Mord is kind of lit. You actually hit Mord 2 here. That's wild. And Robin lost. I don't think he's 9 Laser Core. He's 7. Oh, he can play 9 at 8. Wait, how does he not have 9 then? Because he has the +1. Smorgasbord. Ponger J, yeah. Yes, indeed. I mean, surely he can go 9 from this spot. 35. The only upgrade he has left to hit is Samira. Does Robin just not have the lower cost ones? Does he not have like Ashe and stuff? That's wild. I mean, maybe Setsuko is taking some of them out of the pool. Is that Kivix? Kivix was the Ezreal roller. Yeah, it looks like he's having a rough go of it. 4 HP. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have Ashe. He does have Renekton. What other one is he missing? He doesn't have Mord, right? Yeah, he's missing Ashe plus Mord and he's 0 gold. Yeah, he didn't hit Ashe. Because I guess he can afford to miss one of them. Okay, so all that pinging was for nothing. All good. Wait, can he afford to miss one of them? He has +2 laser core. He needs everything, right? Doesn't he also need Mord? I don't know. He's not important because I think he's gonna die. Oh my god, and he just naturals the Samira too. And also a Fiddlesticks. Oh, he needs to prep the important stuff. This is smart to not make the Samira, so you can actually prep the correct one. Prepping the Viego, Pog. Because yeah, now you can prep this one and get up to 3 stacks. Very nice, clean play. Honestly, among all the laser core stuff, I forgot about prep, which is a problem when you play prep. Okay, I mean, we'll see if Robin hits, because he does have one more round. Pretty scary. Okay, and this is just supposed to be last item on Mord, ideally. I don't even know what you want, like Death Cap. I mean, even actually JG is better at this point, I think. JG would be insane. Winsu is okay for a Samira item, I guess. You could also just take Zephyr. Okay, Spark doesn't seem worth, seeing as you already have the MR shard from Mord. I would probably go Gwinsu Samira, but I'm a sucker for just finishing out items when I'm not done with them. He also already has one Zephyr. Looks like he's going to take the Zephyr, but he's just going to cheese it. Doesn't end up really being able to hit anything. He fucking took it at the last second. He went to the ghost board and couldn't pick it up. Oh my god. Not going to determine the fight, is it? I'm pretty sure he should win this fight. Like, 4 ace is so good into this board. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. Oh, that's so funny, though. Okay, so he's secured top 4 with Cottontail, Setsuko, and Robin. That's crazy, man. These are, like, definitely the 4, like, most... Well, 3 out of 4 the most known, I would say. Like, Cottontail's not that known. He's been playing for a while, but... Oh my god, Robin actually hit 9. He actually managed to hit. Honka ass. But like 9 laser core is not an auto win. It's very good. But I've seen people lose with it before. So we'll see. I think that was pre-buffed though, to be honest. So it might be an auto win on this patch. We'll see. Really hit a good Zephyr. He tried to put Zephyr on the Rammus. My god. He sold the extra fiddle and got on the last roll. Oh, it's so clutch. Alright, and this is Cottontail's Talon reroll board that also is kind of stomping. Man, rough loss. And Robin's so low. If Cottontail is this strong at 9, there's maybe a chance that Cottontail can beat Robin. 14 HP though. I don't know how strong Setsuko is. 62 to level. You could sell Rammus and put in something bad. But I think he's just gonna chill. I mean, I don't think he's very chilled. I mean, how strong is Setsuko's board? Hey, he could beat that, right? It's like pretty strong, but I'm pretty sure he wins this fight. We'll see though. Definitely not the worst. He needs his Mord to not get sniped by the Zed. The big issue here is that you can't Zephyr the Zed. Hitting that is hitting the Urgot is really big though. But yeah, the Zed being on Samir is really annoying. But like as long as Mord lives, oh, that was a great MF ult. He should be fine from here. If Mord gets this ult off, he definitely wins. But even if he doesn't, I mean, he's still got this set that's stuck in front of the Zed. I don't think Zed can punch through the set. Okay, so nice. Top 3. I don't know who Robin's fighting. It's probably... It should be Cottontail then. And he lost. Lost with 9 laser core. Oh my god. Yeah, Cottontail's board was too strong. Alright. That's top 2. I've definitely lost with 9 laser, yeah. It's definitely not an auto win. Renan's is pretty good. Oh, JG. JG for this Mord. My god. I mean, I think that's the single best item you can get for Mordekaiser here. Alright, the question is, can he beat this Talon board? He does have double Zephyr, and he's going to level for Fiddle here. I mean, wait, you can just corner the Fiddle, right? And it absolutely wrecks that guy. Other Fiddle is nice. You could always play 2 Fiddle over Rammus. I would consider it. You can also do the tech where you block like a tank in the corner. Like you put this Rammus in the corner here with 2 ranged units around it, so that it can't walk out, so that Talon just continuously jumps on it, which I've only seen once, but I think it's a pretty solid way to deal. Ooh, this is actually really bad. Oh my god, the Mord actually healed to full there. I thought he was gonna get one shot, but he actually healed to full. Okay, I think he's got it then. I mean, that looks like probably the worst possible fight, and he kind of stomped anyway. I think this should just be a dub. He can roll in for Fiddle too here. He could have held their Rammus to potentially remake. I mean, he could always just get rid of Rammus, but I don't know, it's kind of nice against a team that's this bunched up. Oh, I kind of dig it. But yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't try to do the little corner trick. Maybe it's just not that good. I only saw someone do it once, so I'm not actually sure if it's like the attack or if it was just like something that looks kind of cute. But we'll see. He just has to not get his important stuff Zephyr'd. I think I'm map position here for the Zephyr. Okay, it doesn't really matter that she's same side of Talon because Talon's just going to jump. I think he just wants MF to live for one cast. It's fair. Wipe a lot of the board. I mean, if Mort gets this cast off, he'll win every time. My god. Yeah, I think this is going to be a first for Dish Soap. A bit of a high roll game, but it was really cool to see how he navigated this. With like how he ended up playing around 4 Sure Shot into 4 Ace here. The way he ended up item carrying Mordekaiser. I mean, I was definitely tempted to carry MF here, but the Mord 2 is just a monster with these items. So, I like it a lot. I'm definitely going to try Mord carry more in the future when I get this set up. But yeah, pretty sick. Mord 2 on 8 usually stabilizes boards. Yeah, I would say so. And also the set too so early. This was such an insane game, honestly. But yeah, it was really cool to see how he played around his augments. Because it was actually a little bit awkward to play around. Alright, and let's see what last item he gets here. We'll take another Zephyr if he gets it. It seems like the Samir's not doing much. Maybe we could take a Shroud or something. Potentially hit Urgot too here. He also fit in Urgot during minions. 1 to prep his stuff and 2 to potentially farm. Ooh. I think he's thinking about selling Rammus here and putting in Urgot. Because he could have potentially hit Urgot too then. Blue buff. Buff Urgot? I was honestly thinking about Dequoff Fiddle, but maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too silly. Like just to make him live against this basically all AP board. Okay, he just wants the consistent healing reduction of the ASOL. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know if healing really matters in this matchup though, because Moore's just one-shotting everything. Alright, but that should be the win for Dish Soap. My god, what a sick game. Absolute tuber, if you guys like this video, please interact, like, comment, subscribe, and then check out all my links down below. Thank you.